Hello, my beautiful second graders. I hope you're enjoying the book so far. And it looks like we're almost halfway through. Maybe after today, we'll be about halfway through. So we are in Dr. Dolittle, and we are on the 8th chapter, and it's called Curing the Monkeys. John Dolittle now became dreadfully, awfully busy. He found hundreds and thousands of monkeys sick. Gorillas, orangutans, chimpanzees, dog-faced baboons, marmosets, gray monkeys, red ones, all kinds. And many had died. The first thing he did was to separate the sick ones from the well ones. Then he got Chi-Chi and his cousin to build him a little house of grass. Next, he vaccinated all of the monkeys who were still well. For 3 days and 3 nights, the monkeys kept coming from the jungles and the valleys and the hills to the little house of grass, where the doctor sat all day and all night, vaccinating and vaccinating. Then he had another housemaid, a big one, with a lot of beds in it, and he put all of the sick monkeys in that house. But so many were sick, there were not enough well ones to do all of the nursing. So the doctor sent messages to the other animals, asking them to come and help with the nursing. The leader of the lions got the message, but he was a very proud creature. He thought that nursing a lot of dirty monkeys was beneath the king of the beasts. But his wife convinced him that the doctor was a good man who deserved help, and soon the leader of the lions had rounded up not only all the lions, but the leopards and the antelopes too. There were so many of them that the doctor had to send some away and only kept the smartest. Very soon, the monkeys began to get better. At the end of a week, the big house full of beds was half empty. At the end of the second week, the last monkey had finally gotten better. Then the doctor's work was done, and he was so tired, he went to bed and slept for 3 days without even moving. That's really tired. Chi-Chi stood outside the doctor's door, keeping everybody away till he woke up. Then John Dolittle told the monkeys that it was time for him to go home. They were very surprised at this, for they had thought he was going to stay with them forever. That night, all the monkeys got together in the jungle to talk it over. The chief chimpanzee rose up and said, "Why is the good man going away? Is he not happy here with us?" But none of them could answer him. Then the grand gorilla got up and said, "I think we all should ask him to stay. Perhaps if we make him a new house and a bigger bed, he will not wish to go." Then Chi-Chi got up and all the others whispered, "Shh, shh, shh, shh. Look, Chi-Chi, the traveler, is about to speak." Chi-Chi said to the other monkeys, "My friends, I am afraid it is useless to ask the doctor to stay. He owes money in Puddleby, and he says he must go back and pay it." The monkeys asked him, "What is money?" Then Chi-Chi told them that in the land the doctor came from, you could get nothing without money. You could do nothing without money. It was almost impossible to live without money. And some of them asked, "But can you not even eat and drink without paying?" Chi-Chi shook his head. The chief chimpanzee turned to the oldest orangutan and said, "Cousin, these men are strange creatures. Who would want to live in such a land?" Then Chi-Chi said, "Well, when we were coming to you, we had no boat to cross the sea in and no money to buy food to eat on our journey. So a man let us borrow his biscuits, and we said we would pay him back when we came back. We also borrowed a boat from a sailor, but it was broken on the rocks when we reached the shores of Africa. Now the doctor says he must go back and get the sailor another boat because the man was poor and his ship was all he had. The monkeys were all silent for a while, thinking hard. At last, the biggest baboon got up and said, I do not think we ought to let this good man leave our land till we have given him a fine present to take with him, so that he may know we are grateful for all that he has done for us. A little tiny red monkey who was sitting up in a tree shouted down, I think that too. And then they all cried out, making a loud noise, yes, 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 let us give him the finest present a man has ever had. Now they began to wonder and ask another, what would be the best thing to give him? One said, 50 bags of coconuts. I don't know if that's the best present. Another monkey said, 100 bunches of bananas. I don't know, would you guys want that for your present? I might skip the 100 bunches of bananas. But Chi-Chi told them that all these things would be too heavy to carry so far and would go bad before half of it was eaten. Chi-Chi's a smart monkey. If you want to please him, Chi-Chi said, give him an animal. You may be sure he will be kind to it. Give him some rare animal they don't have in the zoos. The monkeys asked him, what are zoos? Well, then Chi-Chi explained to them that zoos were places where animals were put in cages for people to come and look at. The monkeys were very shocked. These men are so thoughtless and easily satisfied. Do you mean a zoo is a prison? So then they asked Chi-Chi what rare animal they should give the doctor, one he had not seen before. And the major of the marmosets asked, do they have an iguana over there? Chi-Chi said, yes, we do. There's an iguana in the London Zoo. And another asked, do they have an okapi? I don't know what that is. Chi-Chi said, yes, in Belgium, in a big city they call Antwerp. Another asked, do they have a push me, pull you? And Chi-Chi said, no, they don't. No man outside of Africa has ever seen a push me, pull you. Let us give him that.